1.
Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you through a bit of a warm-up. It's been... We'll start that again.
Yep.
Alright guys, I'm just going to show you through a warm-up. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long, and it's just going to get you moving, get the blood pumping, open up the body, and get you ready for some more dynamic movements as we move into our main set of our workout. Grab your phone, get the stopwatch on, and we're just going to run through a bunch of things that's going to get your body moving. As I said, start to open the hips up, open the shoulders up, and get us ready for those dynamic body weight exercises that we're going to take on in our challenge. So we'll just start off jogging on the spot. Just keep your breathing nice and regulated. We just want to be able to keep the oxygen coming in. We don't want to burn out during this warm-up. Alright, we slowly start to bring our knees up. About 15 seconds gone already. Bring the knees up nice and high. Keep going there. Then we're going to go into some fast feet. Nice and fast with the feet. 10 seconds there. And then we're going to start kicking the feet up the bum. So just a range of jogging on the spot there. That'll allow us to get that heart rate moving and sort of get the legs warmed up. Alright, so we're going to work on firing off our posterior chain. So what you want to do, guys, is think about hinging at your hips. We're going to hinge at the hips first. You'll notice a slight bend in my knees, but I'm not squatting yet. We're going to hinge at the hips, push that bum out and back, and you'll start to feel a stretch from your glutes through your hamstrings down into your calves. Reach forward with the arms. Keep a nice flat back. Your spine, you want to keep that nice and neutral. And just push that bum back. Take a nice deep breath. As you blow out, try and draw that stomach in. As you breathe in, open that chest up. Alright, so take nice 3 big breaths there. Keeping the weight on our heels. We're going to contract the glutes and the hamstrings. Bring ourselves up to standing. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. So when we work through our squat, through our warm-up, we're going to work in that same pattern. We want to hinge at the hips first. Then push the bum down and back, keeping our knees stacked above our ankles so that our weight isn't pushing through the front of our knees if they creep too far forward. So let's just go into 8 squats there, keeping that bum going out and back, knees stacking above your ankle, and making sure that your knees aren't dipping in, alright? So you don't want your knees to come in when you squat, you want them to track nice and straight over the toes. So we've done 8 there. Then we're just going to go down onto one knee. Push the hips forward, you'll feel a bit of a stretch through your hip flexor. And you can extend that stretch by reaching up. And even just taking a little lean over to one side. So you can hold that there for 10 or 15 seconds. Come over to the other side. Same again, start by keeping the hips nice and level. Don't twist as we push forward. Feel that stretch through the front of that quad, up into your hip flexor. Reach up. And over to the side, there. Right, when we come up, we're going to make that a little bit more dynamic. We're just going to drop down into some reverse lunges. So what you want to do when you're doing a warm-up, guys, is you want to activate the muscles that are going to be used during your workout. You want to make sure that as you're coming back into your reverse lunge, again, your knees are tracking nice and straight over your toes, and you're sitting back into it so that our knees aren't creeping too far forward. Come back up, drop back down. All right, nice and controlled in the warm-up. Let's get the arms moving, the upper body. Just going to do some little circles forward and some little circles back there. All right, then we're going to go into a bit of a thoracic twist. So what I want you to do is keep the hips facing forward, hands together like that, and we're just moving just the top part of our torso. Disengage it from our hips. And just have a bit of a twist up top. Then we're going to slowly integrate the hips into the movement. So you might want to get your feet a little wider and the swing will get a little bit bigger. Then you can relax the arms. If you're doing this with a friend, make sure you're not too close or you'll hit them. And then we're going to make it more dynamic again. So we're going to go with a bit of a lunge each way. Alright, so from the side, it's just going to look like that. Alright, and go about 6 or 8 each side. And you'll feel that the body's starting to warm up pretty well. Last one we're going to do is go back into our running with a few little more dynamic push-ups involved. So we're going to start off. We're at about the 4-minute mark. We're going to go fast with the feet for 5 seconds. And then drop down. And we're going to just go into 5 push-ups. You can do these on your knees, that's fine, like that. If you want a side on view, just drop down, whatever's comfortable. Again, we're just warming up, there's no need to blow yourself out here. Come back up, 5 seconds, nice harmonies, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop back down into 5 push-ups. And come back up and finish off just with 10 seconds, jogging on the spot, punching the arms out in front. Like that, alright? Alright, so we're done there. You'll start to feel your heart rate's already elevated and you're ready to get into the main set of the workout. 5 minutes.